Hi everyone, my name is Ravi Prakash and welcome to next class of linear races. Okay, so we'll be discussing some good questions in this video. Okay, so this is the first question. In a 1000-meter race, A can give B a lead of 80 meters or 10 seconds and still end in a dead heat. Okay, I'll tell you the meaning of it. Okay, in a 500-meter race, A can give C a start of 2.5 seconds and still end in a dead heat. In a 800-meter race, what lead can C give B in terms of distance and still end in a dead heat? Okay, so see, a very nice question, but get the meaning of, right? I've given this question because of this dead heat one, right? This word we should know. What do you mean by dead heat? Dead heat, right? So this meaning of dead heat is a race finishing in dead heat means both the persons or all the persons finishing the race simultaneously. This is the meaning of red heat. Okay, so sorry, dead heat, not red heat. Okay, so dead heat means what? Basically, in a race, all the people are finishing all together. Okay, at exactly at the same point, all are reaching in a race, right? Probability is very less, but it's okay. This is called dead heat. Okay, all the persons who are running in the race or whatever persons they are mentioned, right, they should reach the end point of the race exactly at the same time. That means no one will be the winner. Okay, now again, get some beautiful concepts from here. In a 1000-meter race, A can give B a lead of 80 meters or 10 seconds and still end in a dead heat. Fine. That means, see, in a 1000-meter race, so let's say this race is of 1000 meter. This race is of 1000 meter. A can give B a lead of 80 meters, right? First case, understand, A can give B a lead of 80 meters. So A can start from this point and A can send B 50 meter ahead of A, right? Sorry, 80 meter ahead of A. This distance is 80 meters, right? So what happens basically? It's like, it's common, no? Suppose we are running with a person who is, I know it's a very slow runner, right? I'm a very fast runner. So to make the race interesting, what I'll do, I'll tell him, okay, you start 100 meter further, right? Or you start 80 meter further. Okay, I'll be starting from back and you start from another 80 meter further point or 100 meter further point, right? Which we can just estimate or find that, okay, this much we can cover, right? So A can give B a lead of 80 meter or 10 seconds. Okay, so after giving a lead of 80 meter, now both start running, right? So both start running now. A starts running from this point and B starts running from this point. So the race end in a dead heat. That means both reaches the finishing line simultaneously. Both reaches the finishing point simultaneously. So A is here and B is here together, exactly at the same timing. This is the meaning of a dead heat, right? So A can give B a lead of 80 meter or 10 seconds. What is the meaning of next one, or 10 seconds? So what A can tell B is, okay, I'll start 10 seconds after you start. That means you start and 10 seconds you keep on running. And after 10 seconds, I will start. Okay, so in 10 seconds, obviously that person is somewhat ahead of me, right? And then I'll start because I know that I'm a fast runner and he's a slow runner, right? Just to make the race interesting, we do this kind of thing. Okay, so for 10 seconds, B will keep on running. Okay, and then A will start. So I know that now. I know that what is the capacity of A and B here, right? So in the same time, suppose in the same time when A can run 1000 meter, okay, B only can run 920 meters, right? Because after giving 80 meters start to B, both are reaching the finishing line at the same time. That means in whatever time they both started the race, right, and completed the race. So let's say that in T seconds. So in T seconds, A could run 1000 meter, whereas in T seconds B could run 920 meter. Okay, so I know that whenever A can run 1000 meter, in the same time B can run 920 meter. So A can give B a lead of 10 seconds. That means what? A can give B a lead of 10 seconds. That means what? So B kept running for 10 seconds and both end in a dead heat. That means after 10 seconds, I know that from the first point, I know that when A covers 1000, B covers 920. Okay, so B kept running for 10 seconds. Okay, and A started from starting point. Okay, and A covered 1000 and rest has to end in dead heat. That means B will cover 920 for sure. Right? This is the capacity, right? This is their speed ratio. When A covers 1000, when A covers 1000, when okay, let me write here. Understand it, right? Very carefully listen to every point. When A covers 1000 meters, B covers 920. B covers 920, right? That means there I can get a speed ratio, right? In the same thing, 1000 is to 920, that is 45 is, sorry, 46, 1000 to 920 means 50 is to 46, right? Or you can get 25 is to 23. That's fine, right? No issue. So you can get the speed ratio. That means when A covers 1000 meter, B covers 920 meter. That's fine. Okay. How much? So you can create a doubt in your mind. Okay, first case it is given that B takes a lead of 80 meters, so I know that B can cover 920 meter when A covers 1000 meter. What in second case? When B kept running for 10 seconds, because A gave a lead of 10 seconds to B, that means B kept running for 10 seconds and after 10 seconds A start, right? So how much B will cover in 10 seconds? That doubt you can get in mind. But very simply you can think that, very logically you can think that when, because in the second case also race has to end in dead heat, that means both has to do simultaneously. So whenever A, sorry, whenever A is covering 1000 meter, so in the same time B will be covering 920 meter for sure, right? So in 10 seconds, obviously in 10 seconds B will cover only 80 meter. In 10 seconds B will cover only 80 meter. So speed of B is what? Therefore speed of B is 8 meter per second. B covers 80 meters in 10 seconds, right? So from next time, this much is not required. Now from next time, you see this kind of question, A can give B a lead of 80 meter or 10 second. You can directly say the answer as, what is speed of B? 8 meter per second in that case, right? Speed of B is 8 meter per second because B can cover those 80 meter in that 10 seconds. Okay, here's the concept, right? So you got the concept, right? Whenever A covers 1000, B covers 920, right? So when B kept running for 10 seconds, okay, and after that A started, so A has to cover 1000, and B has come forward some distance from there to the finishing line. Both are finishing in a dead heat. That means both are hitting simultaneously. That means in a time when A covers 1000, B has to cover 920. That means B had come 80 forward. 80 forward in how much time? 10 seconds. What is the speed of B? 80 meter forward in 10 seconds. Speed of B is 8 meter per second. Okay. Second one, in a 500 meter race, A can give C a start of 2.5 seconds, right? So now from here what I can get is speed of B is 8 meter per second, right? What is time taken by B to complete the race? Time taken by B to complete the race, 1000 meter is the race. Okay, 1000 meter total time taken by B. Okay, I'm calculating total time taken by B to complete the race. If B runs for 1000 meter, how much time it will take? Time is distance upon speed. B will take 125 seconds. So if B runs for 1000 meter, B will take 125 seconds. But I know that if B runs 1000 meter in 125 seconds, A has given a bleed of 10 seconds to B, right? That means what is time taken? Can you calculate what is time taken by A from here? So time taken by A will be 125 seconds minus 10 seconds. That will be 115 seconds. Very important point again, right? B could cover whole 1000 meter in 125 seconds. B could cover whole 1000 meter in 125 seconds. But what I want here is A has finished. A can finish the race 10 seconds ahead of B, right? Because A, after giving a lead of 10 seconds to B, still they both reach the finishing line simultaneously, right? That means A can cover the race 10 seconds ahead of B. So A can finish the race in 115 seconds. Or what is the another way to get it? The another way to get is B is covering only 920 meter, or I can say B is covering only 920 meter. Okay, so how much time it will take to finish the race? So time taken by B is 920 meter upon 8 meter per second. That is 115 seconds, right? That is 115 seconds. That means B in 115 seconds has reached from here to here. And since the race has finished in dead heat, so in the same time A has covered 1000 meter. Therefore, time taken by A to cover whole 1000 meter, right? Time taken by A to cover whole 1000 meter is how much? Time taken by A to cover whole 1000 meter is how much? It is 115 seconds. So both way we can see it. Both way we can see it. Time taken by A is 115 seconds. Okay, fine. Now, let me rub this part here. Now, in a 800-meter race, what lead can see? One point is left. In a 500 meters race, A can give C a start of 2.5 seconds and still end in a dead heat. Now, same thing. So, in a 1000-meter race, A can cover 1000-meter race in 115 seconds. Therefore, A can cover a race of 500 meters in how much time? Just half the time. That is 57.5 seconds. Okay. So A can cover 1000-meter race in 115 seconds. So A can cover 500-meter race in how much time? 57.5. Okay. And the second point is, and A can give C a start of 2.5 seconds and still end in a dead heat. That means C can complete the race in how much time? Right. Just like A could finish the race in 115 seconds, and A could give a start to B of 10 seconds. Okay. So that means B covers that 920 meter in 115 seconds. But in how much time B will cover that whole race? That is 115 plus 10, 125. Right. So same way here, when A can finish the race in 57.5 seconds, and A can give C a start of 2.5 seconds and still end in a dead heat. Time taken by A is, in a 1000-meter race would be 115 seconds. So time taken by A in a 500-meter race would be how much? 57.5 seconds. Okay. Now, what is time taken by C in a 500-meter race is how much? To complete a 500-meter race, right? So to complete a 500-meter race, what is time taken by C? So since A can give C a start of 2.5 seconds in a 500-meter race, right? So time taken by A is how much? 57.5 seconds. So what is time taken by C? 57.5 seconds plus 2.5 seconds. That is 60 seconds. That is 60 seconds, right? Why plus 2.5? Same way, right? Because I told you, when A can finish the race in 115 seconds, and A can give B a lead of 10 seconds, right? That means B is taking 10 extra seconds to finish the complete race. That means what is time taken by B to finish the whole race of whole 1000 meter, not 920 meter, whole 1000 meter, right? Not 920 meter, whole 1000 meter. How much? 115 plus 10, 125 seconds. Same way, if A can give C a start of 2.5 seconds, that means C took 2.5 seconds extra than A to finish the race. Right? How much it is? 57.5 plus 2.5, that is 60 seconds. That is 60 seconds, right? So time taken by C to run a 500-meter race is how much? 60 seconds. Therefore, time taken by C to run a 800-meter race is how much? For 500 meters, 60 seconds. You can do it mentally, right? For 100 meter, how much? 60 by 5, 12. So for 800 meter, how much? 12 into 8, 96 seconds. That's unitary method, right? Simply. Time taken by C to complete a race of 60 seconds. 500 meter is 60 seconds. So for 100 meter, it will be 60 by 5, 12 seconds. So for every 100 meter, 12 seconds. So for 800 meter, 12 into 8, 96 seconds. So time taken by C for 800 meter is 96 seconds. Then one more data. You have to compare for C and B. Now time taken by B to complete a race of 800 meter. So for a 1000-meter race, B takes 125 seconds. Okay. For a 1000-meter race, B takes 125 seconds. For 800-meter race, B will take 100 seconds. B will take 100 seconds, right? You can simply do that mental calculation, right? 1000 meter for 125 meter. So speed of B is 8 meter per second. Speed of B is 8 meter per second. So in 1 second, B can run 800 meter. Okay. Sorry. In 1 second, B can run 8 meter. So if B can run 8 meter in 1 second, B can run 800 meter in how much time? 100 seconds. That's it, right? So from here, what we got is B and C, right? So in terms of time, B should get a lead of how much? 4 seconds, right? Because a 800 meter race, C can finish in 96 seconds. A 800 meter race, B can finish in 100 seconds. Okay. So what lead can, this is last statement, right? This is the last statement. What lead what lead can C give B in terms of distance and still end in a dead heat, right? So obviously C can finish a race of 800-meter in 96 seconds and B can do the same in 100 seconds, right? So obviously C is the winner. C can do it fastly, right? But to end in dead heat, right? So what will C do? C can give B a lead of 4 seconds, right? So that what is the difference? The difference is of 4 seconds, right? That means B can keep running for 4 seconds and then C will start. So C can cover the whole distance in 96 seconds, right? And B also can finish the whole distance wherever B is afterwards, right? That distance B can finish in 96 seconds. Okay, get this point very carefully, right? Every concept in this question is so important, right? Again, I'm repeating. B can finish a thousand. Sorry, C can finish a 800-meter race. C can finish a 800-meter race in 96 seconds. Okay, B can finish a 800-meter race in 100 seconds. Obviously, C is the winner. Obviously, C is the winner. B is the loser here, right? So, how much lead can C give B to finish the race in a dead heat, right? Because if both will run together, obviously C will win, right? But how much lead can C give B to finish the race in dead heat? That means both want to reach finishing point simultaneously. So, what is the difference here? Difference of 4 seconds, right? That means C has an extra lead of 4 seconds, right? So C can give a lead to B of 4 seconds, right? So understand this point, right? In 4 seconds, if B kept running for 4 seconds, okay, and then C will start, okay. So from there on, C can complete the whole race in 96 seconds, okay, and B can complete the race in rest 96 seconds, right? That means both will reach the finishing point at the same line, okay. So I should write here now. I can write here. Okay, so I should write here that C can give B a lead of 4 seconds. Okay, so in terms of distance, how much C can give B a lead of? So what is B's speed? 8 meter per second. So in 4 seconds, B will run how much? In 4 seconds, B will run 32 meter. 8 into 4, 32 meter. B's speed is 8 meter per second, right? Therefore, C can give B a lead of 32 meter to finish the race in dead heat. This is the answer. Right, so why this question? I've explained it in so detailed way because this question has got some great stuffs, right? Some beautiful concepts of dead heat, starting and losing, right? So all those concepts when you give a head start to someone, when you can allow start in terms of time, when you can allow start in terms of distance, right? So all those points I've explained so in a detailed way here, right? So I hope you got it. It's very very important question, right? Do it twice or thrice, you'll get the whole concept of races here, right? Okay, so let's see this question here. A can allow B a start of 20 seconds in a 1000-meter race and C a start of 160 meters in a 1000-meter race. B can allow C a start of 20 seconds in a 1000-meter race. What is the start in seconds that A should allow B and C so that he overtakes them simultaneously 100 meter before the finishing line in a 2 kilometers race, right? So if you got the last problem, right, this will become very easy for you, I hope. Okay, so A can allow B a start of 20 seconds. Let's see. That means if A takes T seconds to finish the race, if A takes T seconds to finish the race, B will take how much time? So A can allow B a start of 20 seconds. That means B has run 20 seconds extra from A to complete the race, right? So B has run 20 seconds extra from A to complete the race, right? That means B will take how much time? B will take T plus 20 seconds. B will take T plus 20 seconds, right? Similarly, C will take how much time? So B can allow C a start of 20 seconds. That means again, B can allow C a start of 20 seconds. That means C has run 20 seconds extra from B, right? Than B. So C has run 20 seconds extra than B to complete the race. So C will take how much time? Again further 20 seconds extra. So T plus 20 plus 20. It becomes T plus 40 seconds. Right? Is the funda behind it. Right? Now, so what is the race? What is the start in seconds that A should allow B and C so that he overtakes them simultaneously 100 meter before the finishing line in a 2000 meter race. Right? See, 2 kilometer means 2000 meters. See here now. Suppose it's a race here. Okay, so it's a 2000 meter race. So it's a 2 kilometers race or 2000 meters race. Okay. So what I want is A should just allow B and C as much time so that he overtakes him at 100 meter before the finishing line. That means at 1900 point. Okay. That means at 1900 point all A, B and C should be at the same point at 1900 meters point, right? This is the 1900 meters point. At this point, all A, B and C should be at the same point, right? This is the meaning of this question, right? At 1900 meter point, this distance is 1900 meters. This distance is 1900 meters, right? So at 1900 point, A, B and C should be together. This is the question, right? So A, B and C should be together. This is the question now. So A will start how much time before, B will start how much time before A? So see, in a 1000 meter race, A can allow a B a start of 20 seconds, right? What does this part mean? A can allow B a start of 20 seconds. That means it is as much time as A doesn't lose the game, right? A should not lose the race, right? So A can maximum allow a 20-second extended timing or 20-second lead to B to run the race. So A can maximum allow a time of 20 seconds, right? That means after 20 seconds, if A can allow B a start of 20 seconds, that means both will reach the race or the finishing line at the same time. So both will complete the race or reach the finishing line at the same time. Okay. So A can allow B a start of 20 seconds. Similarly, B can allow C a start of 20 seconds in a 1000 meter rate, right? That means B can allow maximum C to run for 30 seconds, right? That means afterwards he has to run, right? I told you Funda, right? If there is a slow runner, if you're a fast, you're a faster runner and you're competing to a very slow runner. So what you will tell, okay, but you don't want to lose the race, right? So you tell, okay, you can maximum allow a 20 seconds for him to run. Okay. After that you have to run. Otherwise you will lose the race, right? That means B can allow C a start of 20 seconds, maximum 20 seconds. So see here. So the funda is at 1900 meter point. This is the point of, I should say this is the point of 1900 meter point. This is 1900 meter point. Okay. So at 1900 meter point, A, B and C should be together, right? So how to do it? So I can say that A can allow B a start of 20 seconds in a 1000 meter race. So if A can allow B a lead of 20 seconds in a 1000 meter race, right? Let me write like this. A can allow B a start of 20 seconds in a 1000 meter race. Therefore, in 1900 meter race, how much A can allow B? So in a 1900 meter race, A can allow B how much time? Simple unitary method. 20 seconds in a 1000 meter race, right? So in a 1 meter race, 20 second by 1000, okay? Or in a 1900 meters race, 20 second by 1000 into 1900. This gets cancelled. It becomes 38 seconds. That means in a 1900 meter race, A can allow B a start of how much time? Maximum 38 seconds. That is the answer for our first part. What start in second that A should allow B and C? For B answer is what? For B answer is 38 seconds. Correct? Now for C also you can calculate. A can allow C a start of 40 seconds, right? A can allow, so you can see here, A can complete the race in t seconds and B can complete the race in t plus 40 seconds. C can complete the race in t plus 40 seconds, right? That means A can allow C a start of 40 seconds. So in a 1,000-meter race, A can allow C a start of 40 seconds. So in a 19-meter race, 1900-meter race, or in a 1900-meter race, how much A can allow C? 40 by 1000 into 1900 meter. So what is the answer for this part? I can cancel it to 4 into 90, 76 seconds, right? So in a 1,000-meter race, A can allow C a start of 40 seconds. Okay, that means in a 1900-meter race, A can allow C a start of how much? 76 seconds. That's the answer, right? These two are the answers, 38 and 76 for this question, right? So this data is futile for this question, that A can give C a start of 160 meter in a 1,000-meter race. This data is of no use. This is superfluous data, right? No use. Okay. We can solve it much easily without using this data, right? So I hope you got both of this super question in this video. Very nice concept of linear races. Okay. So we'll continue this in next videos. Okay. Thank you.